Hi then. So his shift has now ended and mine has just begun. Good morning to you everyone and welcome to another live coffee morning. How are we all doing this morning? Hope you're all right. I'm going to do some shout outs. I've got, I want to talk about my recent vlog. I want to talk about what we've got coming up on the channel as well. I also want to talk about some of the comments that I've received. I've received some interesting comments, some nice ones and some not so nice ones. Which is quite standard really, I suppose. But I just want to say, so I just want to say good morning and happy Monday to you all. I don't know again how it's going to go today because it is just me and Casper. And yeah, Casper's all over the place. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll try my best anyway. Holly's at work today. So yeah, it's just us and obviously Tim's away. I've actually just been on the phone to Tim. He's in America, as you know, filming. Hello. Oh. Well, you will climb under the table. Come here. He's under the table. Come here. You're all right. You're all right. Oh, baby. So you're all right. They're crocodile tears. They're crocodile tears. Say hello to everyone. Can you say hello? Oh dear. He's all right. He just went under the table and then he nutted his head under the table, but he's all right. It was only a little nut. It wasn't a bad nut, was it? You're all right. You're hard as nails. Okay. Right, Funbeats. See, Funbeats has got a bit of a cough as well, hasn't you? So you got a cough like Daddy. Right, hang on 1 second. There you go, Bubs. Have fun. I don't even know where I'm at this morning. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know where I'm at. 1 second. Sorry about this. Like I said, I'm multitasking this morning. Right, I'm back. Apologies. Right, let me just get... There's an advert in the way, so I can't see the chat. How do I get rid of that advert? Oh, for God's sake. Smith's Toys is advertising just above the chat, and I can't get it off. There's no, like, thing to stop it. And I want to follow the chat, but I can't because the chat, there's only a minute section of it because of this. How do I get rid of it? Oh, no, I've clicked on it. No. Oh, bugger off. Oh. Oh. Sorry. I don't know why I get all these pop-up adverts come up. But there should be a cross to cross out of this, and there's not. Oh, yeah, I've done it now. It's okay. We're back in business. Right, let me do some shout-outs, right? And then I'll talk about what's been going on in the life of Gabby. We've got BCTV and different videographer with opinions. We've got Beverly Marr, we've got Craig Cargill, we've got Gloria Jesus, we've got Tony Metcalf, we've got Eating Healthy, Andrew Lane, Jean Psychic, Maria Ayres. Who do we have after Maria Ayres? We've got Amy Martin. Did I say Amy Martin? Probably, I don't know. Barry Kopic has been a chairman for 22 months. That's nuts. I swear to God that it was only last week that you put a milestone up, but maybe it's just because time is flying. Another month flies by, Barry says. Oh my God, it's amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Great support to the channel. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Barry. K Grand 447. We've got Amanda Beach, Mary Stacey, Louise Fernando. Craig, thank you so much for your super chat. Get Casper a toy and a Greg sausage roll on me. Oh, thank you so much. That is so nice, Craig. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We've got MS Security. We've got Lee Davis, Charlotte A19, Monica Taylor, Junie McGarty, Louisa Fernando, Kerry Davis, Barney's Army, Michael John Dennis, Courtney Jelly, Mark Collins, David Jewelson, Louisa Sayer, Naughty Kitty, Bravo Berthin, Wendy Kopka, Ali, Andrew Cook, Yvonne, hang on, John Beerworth has been a channel member for 15 months. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate your support. It was really kind of you. Thank you. You say hello, Gabby. I say hello back to you. Thank you so, so much. Michael John Dennis, Clive Merchant, Helen Rowlandson, Susan Turner, Joanne J, BCTV, different videographer with opinions, has also got a milestone of 6 months and says, as a super louder, 6 months already as a louder. Does it feel like 6 months? Oh my God, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Oh my God, honestly, you channel members are amazing. Oh my God, I just realised I've got plaster on my arm. I was meant to take that off. I'll let you know why I've got the plaster on. You probably know why I've got the plaster on, right? To a certain degree. Chris Wilkinson's Mark Yap, Pixie Petal, this is just going on this morning. Jenny Meadham, Helen Crimmins, Karen Dazzle, Penny. I think we're caught up. Anyway, if I have missed anyone, I'd like to apologise, and a very big good morning to you all. I've just got this plaster is driving me mad because it just keeps coming off, and I genuinely cannot do coffee morning with this on. Hang on. 1 second. I've abandoned the chat. Has it paused? Hang on. Why have I pressed pause? That's weird. I need to catch up. Hang on. Right, so the reason that I've got a plaster on is because, or had a plaster on, is because I had a mole removed from my arm. I'm not going to zoom into the camera or anything and show you because it's not nice to see scabs and stuff like that. And it's got, they had to stitch it. It actually weren't a mole, it was a cyst, which they sent off to the lab for testing. Not heard anything yet. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure. But they put a stitch in it. And he said to me, he put this like waterproof plaster on it and said like keep it on till Tuesday. So I had it on for coffee morning on Monday and thought, well, you know, I could take it off on Tuesday. And he said, and that should be fine. So anyway, I took it off Tuesday, and obviously it's still in the healing process. And I thought I need to take it off because it's got dissolvable stitches inside it. And they said that it needs to get wet in order for them to dissolve. So it's a catch-22 really. So I took the plaster off and I just knew, I knew that Casper was gonna grab it, pull on it, snag on it, whatever you like. I just knew, because the thing is with toddlers, if you have got an issue with something or a pain somewhere, like say you've like got a sore toe or a sore back or just anything, I promise you now, they will find that pain and they will prod it and poke it and all sorts. And Casper has been like a magnet to this. Like, I don't know why, but he's constantly wanting to pull me and everything. And I just knew it was coming. And then I was bathing him last night and he grabbed hold of it and pulled it and it bled, and I was just like, brilliant. I knew it was coming. It's taken a long time to heal though, I think. I thought that it might have patched up by now, but it hasn't. And I'm still waiting for these stitches to dissolve, and now it looks like I'm going back on myself. So I had to put plaster on last night to just kind of stop Casper from irritating it, because it had already been like pulled. Yeah, and I don't really want to wear long sleeve because I'm just so not comfortable in long sleeved, like especially when it's got a bit warmer, because although it is autumn, it has got a little bit warmer, hasn't it? So that's the story, the boring story of my arm and the scab and the plaster and stuff like that. I just want to say as well, a big thank you to my moderators. I really do appreciate you guys, and I just want you guys to know that. So send in lots of love to you guys. Obviously we all know Nikki's just had a baby as well, so best of luck to Nikki. Oh, that's quite interesting that you're saying Anna had an interview. I didn't know. Did you have an interview, Anna? Oh, so I was just reading. So Anna's gone for a job, and it's quite uncanny that Anna, that's in the chat today, because I was just going to mention as well. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Redcoat Ryan in the chat. He's a nice, he's a supporter of the channel. He's been supporting for a few years now, and he's a lovely guy. And he's sent me a message telling me that he'd gone for a job in like, I don't really understand where it is. He did send me an email saying, I wonder if I could just read that out actually. I'm sure I screenshotted it, so bear with me. Oh, come on, internet. Yeah, he sent me a message saying that he had gone for a job. But I'm not really sure where it is, but it is within like the entertainment industry. Oh, here we go. He put, my interview went very well, and they were very pleased how smart I look and how well I did on answering the questions and saying I want to work for them. I said that I love music and theatre on the stage. Also, they were even more pleased on the questions I asked at the end, and said that normally people they interview don't really ask any questions. They just want to get it out and done with. Very good questions. The job role includes scanning tickets, greeting customers, selling programs and snacks, showing customers to their seat. So front of house then, I'm guessing, asking customers if they need any help dealing with any angry customers, and maybe some bar work. Anyway, he finds out soon whether he got the job or not. So I guess it's like front of house theatre or something like that. And he sent me a picture of him dressed really nice and smart for his interview, so that I could see just how smartly he dressed. And I was like, wow, good on you, Ryan. Big up to you. I really hope that you get the job. And Ryan, if you do get the job, please let us know and keep us updated, because we wish you all the best. Everyone that's in the chat should be quite familiar with you, Redcoat Ryan, because you've been around for a while. In fact, I've got a picture of, I'm just going to show it to you all. This is Ryan. I don't know if you can see because of the selfie light, but that's Ryan all dressed up, ready to go for his interview. He looks amazing. Do you know, the funny thing is though, right, when I worked at the holiday park, obviously me and my boss, who's actually one of my really good friends, we used to do the interviews together for our department, and sometimes we'd have people turn up in like real like casual clothes, you know, like sometimes joggers and a hoodie. And like, I know it could be like this day and age where it's kind of one for one and one for all and all that, and like be at peace and dress how you want to dress and how you feel comfortable. But call me old fashioned, but I still feel like when you go to a job interview, you've got to dress to impress, because first appearances are everything, and you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but in those circumstances you do, because it's the whole overall picture really, isn't it? And I was always so impressed when we had someone turn up who had actually made the effort to, you know, put something smart on, and that almost helped them get the job because it just meant that they took care in their appearance, because the last thing you want is somebody working on your team who's scruffy and not really bothered and stuff like that. So it makes all the difference. So well done, Ryan, and I really am glad that I've read that out because you deserve it. He might not have wanted me to read that out. He might have just sent that as a private message just to let me know, but I felt like that deserved a good shout out because good on you, Ryan. Tamlin says, sending out all the positive vibes. Ryan, sounds like the interview went really well. Let's just hope he gets it. I hope he does, because it's nice to hear some good news, isn't it? Barry said, Ryan deserves to get the job. He does deserve it. Big up to him. Kenzie has said, hope Ryan got the job. I remember my last job interview for my last job went really bad and I was crying, but still got the job. What, really? Why was you crying if you ended up getting it? Maybe you were just doubting yourself for no reason whatsoever. I think we do that. I think that is like, sorry, just checking on pumps. I do think it is like human nature to do that. Like, we are too hard on ourselves, aren't we? Lucy, thank you so much for your super chat. That's really kind. For you and Casper towards something fun. You deserve some fun this afternoon, Gabby. Casper is adorable, bless him. Your coffee mornings are great. Oh, Lucy, thank you so much. I actually took Casper to Bresingham the other day. I don't know if any of you are following me on Instagram. Some of you are, I know that. But if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see some recent pictures gone up. Like, I was going to vlog it. And then I just had a rain check on it and I just thought, do you know what? I'd already got like another vlog that I'm in sort of like the process of doing. And I thought, I'm not going to vlog it because I just want the day with like Casper. I just want to embrace it, because although like my vlogging's a lot more casual compared to Tim's, it's still like, there's still that demand there. Like, you've got to produce. And I just didn't want that pressure. I just wanted to go and just have like a nice sort of mother-son day. And obviously my mum came with us too, because, you know, Granny does like to tag along now and again. She likes a little tatage. She likes to get out. Although, having said that, she gets out more than me, so I don't know why. But I think it is like a running thing in my family. Everybody does seem to like to get out of the house. I think it's pretty standard. So yeah, we went to Bresingham, and it was it's only a small place, but it's got a lot of history about like the trains, and it is really like eye-opening to see like the history of the steam trains and stuff like that. And one of the things that really like blew my mind is that there was a map on a train engine and how it was like put together and stuff like that. And I just looked at it and it just looked so, I mean, I'm no mechanic by any means. I can just about like rig my PA system up. But honest to God, when I just looked at the map of this train engine, I was just like, who sat down and thought to themselves, this is how we're going to put a train engine together, and drew a map like that and figured it all out? I mean, that is something, isn't it? That is someone, that's probably someone who's slightly like autistic as well. So like, because believe it or not, some people that are autistic are the most intelligent. They really, really are. And like, I just thought, because you just have to be like such a brain box to figure all this stuff out. It's insane. But it is so interesting to go there and like go and have like an eye-opener and see all about these steam trains, and you get to go on them, and they've got like an old-fashioned carousel there, and there's some coffee shops, and they've got these gardens that are attached as well, and the gardens just go on for miles and miles, and so much so that we were like, oh my God, we need to start heading back because we're going to get locked in, because it was getting towards the end of the day. But it is such a lovely afternoon out. If you're ever in Bresingham or around, well, not many people go to Bresingham, I suppose, unless they're going for the museum. But if you're ever in like the Diss area or anything like that, it's definitely worth checking out because it's lovely. And everybody that works there as a charity, so that all the money that is like made on the gate goes towards the museum and upkeeping it and stuff like that, and no staff get paid at all. They're all voluntary. It's quite interesting though, because we come across like a mixture type of staff. Like some staff were really like helpful, like overly helpful, and just wanted to tell you everything and full of knowledge and just the kindest people in the world. And there were some staff that were real power tripping because they were there and they had the importance of being involved in that environment. And like we'd literally walked up the stairs to go and see like they had like little miniature trains going around, and as soon as we walked up there, this man went, you can't touch anything, and we was like, oh, we wasn't gonna. We just walked up the stairs, and like he was just so excited, like in a when I say excited, I mean like in a school teacher kind of strict, old-fashioned school teacher sort of way. He's like, you can't touch anything. Like he was firm about it, overexcited in his way, firm about it. And I was just like, oh man, like I know that you've got this voluntary job, but like stop tripping. Like it's just let us know nicely and let us know when we actually get there, you know, that we can't touch anything, and we don't want to touch anything anyway. But he was really passionate, like he'd got this role to tell people not to touch, and he was taking it to the extreme. But on the whole, it is lovely that people give up their time to do something like that. It's absolutely incredible. But yeah, it's a great place. It's very much like the British Transport Museum, which is in Suffolk. So they're very, very similar actually, except obviously the British Transport Museum has got a little bit more than steam trains. It sort of shows you about other transportation, but it's on the same sort of level. It might even be the same company, I'm not sure. Christine, thank you so much for your super chat. Morning, Gabby. You missed my 17-month milestone. Oh my god, when did you send that in, Christine? Did you do that today? Did you do that today, or was that another day? Anyway, 17 months is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry I missed it. You know what it is with me, I'll probably talk too much. But then I've got to talk, because there'd be no coffee morning if I didn't talk, right? Claire B has sent in a super chat, says, I sent you a milestone of 15 months. I think you missed it. Someone else? Oh my God, when? When was I missing it? Was I going on a tangent about McDonald's? I'm so sorry. And Claire, thank you so much. Actually, don't know, Claire. I'm sure I read yours out last week. I'm sure I did, unless I'm going absolutely mad. Mind you, I was very under the weather last week. I don't think I was, like, my mind was, like, in the right zone. I was so unwell. Hazel says, Julie, my niece has Asperger's. She's very artistic. Good, he's playing... Oh, hang on. You're talking to someone else. He's playing guitar. Grandson loves bass guitar. Oh, you're all talking about... Oh, Julie, sorry. My son's autistic and he's so intelligent. He taught himself to play guitar and can now listen to any music and pick it out and play it with a couple of tries. Yeah, I know. It is quite incredible how intelligent people with, like, Asperger's and autistic, you know, people that are autistic, Asperger's, I know it's sort of similar stuff, but it is quite amazing how clever they actually are, isn't it? Gloria Jesus says, Newton Abbot Museum has a train, goes around above. It's great. I filmed it, put videos up several months ago. I bet that's nice. Where is Newton Abbot Museum? Obviously, is Newton Abbot like the place? I'm not sure. Abby Jo Draycott says, I'm autistic myself. I was diagnosed when I was 23 and I love different things like nature, wildlife and music. I enjoy being very artistic. Yeah, I mean, it makes you, I don't know why, but like, it seems to be like they knuckle down, don't you know, when you're autistic or anything like that, you really like knuckle down and concentrate on certain things. Julie says, I've got ADHD assessment this Wednesday and I'm dreading it. Julie, don't dread it. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change who you are. I mean, and if someone turns around and says, oh yeah, you have this, then it doesn't matter because you've probably always had it, and you've always been a really good person. So, and even if, you know, ADHD, it's just something I've not had it, so it's hard for me to sort of like make judgment. Like, I can't pass judgment on things that I've not had. But from an outsider looking in, so what? You know what I mean? If you've got it, you got it at the end of the day, and it don't matter. You just sort of work around it and move on and crack on, and just like, it is what it is. Lushy says, what's your armrest tattoo? Oh, so it's music notes. It's actually Holly's initials in music notes. So I got this when I was 24. So it's been on my wrist a very long time, and I wanted to do something for Holly. Have Holly, but I don't really like, it's ironic because I've got Tim's name tattooed on my foot, but I feel like when your kids' names are tattooed on you, I mean, it's nice, but I feel like everybody has it. So I wanted to be slightly different and be a bit more artistic with it. So I tried to put some music notes together that symbolised her initials. So I did the 2 crotchets to look like an H, like, because the H has obviously got 2 going down. I did this as the V, and I did this as the S. So they're her initials basically. So that's what it was all about. But when you look at it and you are a stranger to me, you wouldn't know. It's just personal to me and Holly, really. So that's what that is. But yeah, I like it. I do sometimes feel like I look back on some of my tattoos that I have got and think they look quite sloppily done though. Like, I was the kind of person that would just go into any old tattoo place and just go and get a tattoo done. And like, I really should have gone and went somewhere a little bit more artistic, really. Because I just feel like they're just sort of, I don't know, like, it could have been a bit more arty, I suppose. But then you do these things when you're younger, don't you? Because you just want them. So anyway, let's talk about the recent vlog that I did, which was the Mum's just turned up. Good timing. Hang on. If it ain't one person, it's another. You're just in time to come and say hi on the coffee morning. Yeah, come and say hi. I'm sure everyone would love to see you, Mother. There's always someone at my door, isn't there? Knock, knock, knock. Come and say hello, Mother.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I forgot about coffee morning.
Cameo appearance. You'll have to put your own kettle on because I'm a bit busy. Yeah, I'm busy entertaining the Louders.
You can't see me on it though. Where am I? Can't.
Well, that's delayed.
Oh, right.
So you're here, up here, look, at the moment.
I am there. I am there.
I don't know why this is delayed. It's really delayed this morning.
Oh, strange.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it don't matter. But here is Mum, everyone.
Hello, Barry, Coppock, Foxy B. So tell me some more names. Where is it? Craig. Oh, Craig Cargill. Yeah, is he a mod?
Yes, Craig is a mod. If it's got a spanner next to it, then it's a mod.
Thank you very much, Craig, for
Hazel.
being a mod. Hazel Manship, yeah, I know Hazel.
Tamlin.
Rebecca.
There's some new people on here. Do you know
Eugene.
BCTV and a different videographer with opinions?
Ooh, Andrew Cook. I know most of them, yeah.
Anna Titmarch. Joanne J. Joanne J is a supporter of you. She told me the other day.
Oh, thank you. I never get a mention on the chat. You never mention me.
You're getting a mention now. Look at all these people saying, hi, Mum. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Gabby's mum.
Hi, but Gabby
Eugene
never mentions me.
Eugene McGeever says, up the borough.
Up the borough. We drew at the weekend, didn't we?
Jenny Meadham.
Jenny. Yeah, Amanda Beach. That rings a bell.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Eating Healthy. Nathan Booth. Glory to Jesus.
Yeah. Craig's there again, look.
Yeah.
The comment.
Oh, hang on. That's all right. Sorry, the
Need
picture
to charge
frozen.
up.
Yeah, I've got my
brilliant.
charger there ready to go. So anyway, you pop the kettle on and get yourself at
Where's
home.
my Gabby Starbuck mug?
We've only got one, but
Coffee
actually,
morning mug.
oh, I am going to, actually, speaking of mugs, I'm going to do, I'm going to do a live Q&A tomorrow night because I, stop making all that racket.
Who did say put the kettle on?
Yeah, so, what was I saying? Oh my God, my brain this morning. Do you know I only had 5 hours sleep last night? I had 5 hours sleep last night, so I am just a bit like, what's going on? I just don't know where I'm at. If I haven't got the flu, I'm tired. And if I'm not tired, I'm overworked. And if I'm not overworked, I'm PMT. Yeah, it's always something. What did I tell you about making a racket in my kitchen, Mum?
I have to have the walk with me Tim mug, is that
Oh
alright?
yeah, that's all right. You can have that one. Yeah, Tim won't mind.
Walk with me Tim.
But yeah, oh, quickly, just speaking about Tim, actually, while we're all here at the moment. I don't know if any of you watched Tim's Vegas thing yesterday. Thing live. It was a walk, wasn't it? He did walk. But he is so unwell to the point where just before coffee morning started, right, he rang me up, and in America it's 3:30 in the morning, and he rang me up and said, I just can't sleep because I can't stop coughing. And he was saying that like all the side of his body is aching from coughing now as well. And I'm a bit furious with him in a way because he's probably watching this now. I just told him to come home because he's been really, really unwell. He was so unwell on the plane. Like, had I spoke to you about this? I don't know, but remember what happened last time you went under the table? You nutted your head. Can you remember? So he basically had flu symptoms. Yeah, Wendy, like, I think he had, because we've all been ill in the house, but I've done the COVID test and it's not COVID. So I assume Tim doesn't have COVID, but I don't know, maybe he has. But it's just really strange that we all got ill at the same time. But I think with Tim, whereas I've been quite stabilised, I've been at home, I've had a chance to kind of get over it. And I'm still not completely over it now. I still feel really like quite mucusy in the back of my throat. You could probably tell in my voice, but then I'll probably, because I've been doing like gigs at the weekend, my voice has taken a while to come back and sort of heal a bit. But Tim has not stopped, and he's had no sleep, and he is literally just running himself into the ground. But he's the most stubborn bloke I've ever met in my life. There's only a one-seater, Thumps.
Thumpies.
There's only a one-seater.
Come on. You come with Granny? Come on.
Hello.
Better get some tissue.
Well, you know, everybody wants to be where I am. Mister. Yeah, I think he needs a tissue for his nose, Mum.
Got runny nose.
Ah, good old Granny.
Better. That's better.
Good old Granny.
Much better.
Sorry, obviously this is not your casual, not the words casual. This is not your traditional coffee morning. There just seems to be loads going on in this house at the moment. So, yeah, he was like fluish on the plane, and he rang me up when he was in passport control, and he was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to collapse. I'm sure I told you all about this last week because it rings a bell that I've told you. And he was just really unwell. And then he got to his hotel, woke up next day, still unwell. And he must have done about 3 different hotels feeling like he'd got flu symptoms. But he was just like, I've travelled all the way out here. I've invested in it. I've got to do it and get the job done. And the thing is with Tim, it's not like he's just planned a trip and he's just gone there, had a few days and then can go. He's like in one place one day, one place next day. Like yesterday, he woke up in Vegas early as well because he spoke to me on FaceTime. Must have been at 5:30 there. I just don't think he's caught up with like the jet lag, and I think he wants to try and stay on English time the best he can. But he woke up at about 5:30 in the morning. Then he got dressed and he filmed some of the hotel he was in, and then he went to do this live chat for you guys. It was morning for him there, and then he went to the airport, got a flight to Denver, and then once he got to Denver, he drove 2 hours up into the mountains to get to this hotel where they filmed The Shining. And now he's got hardly any phone signal. Every time I talk to him, I get probably about, I don't know, a few minutes out of him and it drops out. So he's got hardly any phone signal. He's like literally there on his own. There's nothing about. And he's unwell. And I'm just like, you're such an idiot, man. And I just said, don't do it. Come home. And he's just like, no, I've got to, because he's just so stubborn. And he rings me up at it's 3:30 his time. Obviously, it's just before coffee morning, saying how unwell he feels because of this cough. He said, I've never had a cough like it in my life. I can't stop. And it's just so worrying, really, because he's there on his own. It's just horrible. So yeah, he's stressing me out. And I just think, I know that he wants to create YouTube content, and I appreciate that, but I just think it's no good if you're not feeling well. Do you know what I mean? And I just think he should put his health first, but he doesn't. He's putting YouTube before his health, so he's a fool, really. And I'm worried sick, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you worry. And I'm like, yeah, but I am worried. Isn't it bad, Mum, this cough?
Yeah, and the people in the room next door were complaining, weren't they? Because he was coughing, which made it even more stressful.
Yeah.
It was really, must have been stressful.
Yeah, so he's not having...
Help it.
Yeah, he's not having the best of times at all, but I think he's just really desperate to get home. But he's, after today, after he's filmed this hotel, he's got to drive back to the airport and then get a flight to somewhere else in a secluded place, which is also part of this Shining video. Well, you know, from the film The Shining. And then he's going to film that. And then eventually I think he's going to come home, which is going to be, I think, 9 hours coming back, which isn't as bad. But still, it's just like, oh my God, he's done all that feeling ill. I can't even leave the house when I feel that rough. So I don't know how he's managed to travel all the way around blimmin' America. Craig, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Gabby, was Holly a Starbuck, then changed her name to Lyndon after you married Tim? Yeah.
Was she?
Well, no. In my eyes, she was a Starbuck. Let's put it that way. It's a bit of a long story, but it depends if you're looking at on paper or not. To be honest with you, Craig, it's a bit complicated.
Well, I used to pick the kids up from school and they said, who do you want? I didn't know what their names were.
Yeah. Gabby's daughter.
It's Holly. Which Holly?
And that's the thing as well. Holly's name's quite common. Like when I called Holly, obviously, I didn't think it was very common. And then as soon as like it was out there, suddenly everybody was called Holly. And I think it was just around about that time it just really like blew up and became popular. But I didn't know anybody called Holly at the time. I just knew like Holly Valance and Holly Willoughby, like celebrities, but I didn't know anyone personally called Holly. And now it's like the name is just like, it really took off. So everyone was called Holly in the Blimmin school, weren't they? And I just thought, oh no, I never wanted to be that mum that had got the child where everyone had got the same name because it was just really common.
But I never knew what the surnames were to get the right child.
Yeah, it depends, doesn't it? It depends on the circumstances.
I once picked the wrong child up at nursery. You know that Specsavers advert where he gets the wrong child? That happened to me with Freddie. I just saw the pram and didn't look at what baby was inside
Best thing to do, really, Mum. Can't go wrong then, can you?
I went wrong that day, so someone said, excuse me, you got my child.
Yeah, but yeah, Holly is known as Lyndon now, yeah, and you know, we're a family and we're one unit and we are the Lindens. Unless I'm on stage, then I'm Starbuck. Laura, thank you so much. 9 months, super louder. Wow. Gabby, sorry not been around in a while. Things have just calmed down since my daughter was diagnosed with autism and ADHD. Do you know what, Laura? We were just actually talking about that a minute ago, actually, about, we were saying, because you missed it actually, Mum. I was just saying, you know, when we went to the Steam Train Museum?
Yeah.
I was saying about the map that we saw of the engine of the trains.
Yeah, it's so complicated.
Yeah, it was, I was just saying that you somebody that created it, they must have had like part autism or something like that, because the intelligence that went into it was, as Eugene would say, off the charts. Like, it just looked insane the way someone could potentially put that together. And we were saying that some of the most intelligent people have got autism, haven't they? Like, they're the most cleverest. Like, there was this little girl when I worked abroad in Gran Canaria, when we were doing the family hotel, there was a little girl that probably, well, I don't know, about 5 I would say, and she sang Bar Bar Black Sheep, or was it Mary Had a Little Lamb? I can't remember, it was a lamb or a sheep, I don't know, backwards, like the words backwards. And she sang it really fast over and over, and she must have done it like 3 or 4 times, and this was the talent show, and I just thought, what? Sheep, bar, bar, blah, 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 and like doing it backwards really, really fast. I just thought, that's nuts. That's absolutely impossible. But she done it, and she must have been about 5. So, but her mum was like, oh yeah, she's autistic. So it was like quite chilled the way it was spoken about, and she's super intelligent. So Laura, we were just talking about it, and we were just saying about how smart people are that have it, you know. And well, anyway, I'm sending you lots of love, Laura, and I hope everything is you know, getting your head around everything and figuring everything out. But thank you so much for your support. Lisa May Stanbridge, thank you so much for your super sticker. Much appreciated. Really, really appreciate that. So yeah, I hope you all... Hang on. Barry, thank you so much. Thank you, Barry, for something... for something to relieve the stress. And I don't think you will change Tim and his commitments to YouTube. I don't think I will either, Barry. So I just have to go with it.
And you would have done a gig.
That's what Tim said to me. So
would I.
Barry, thank you. That really does mean a lot. I'm just going to buy a bottle of wine later, and I'm going to have that when I have the Q&A tomorrow, which I'm about to tell you about, actually. But yeah, you can't change Tim. He has always been, I've always known him, hello Frumpies, I've always known him to be a workaholic since the day I met him. Like, when he worked at the radio station, he was just 110% devoted, and it was like everything he did in his life was about the radio station and putting the efforts in and building it and stuff like that and making it really, really good. So I've never known him to be any different. So the way he is with the YouTube channel, he's so passionate about it, and he, you know, he's got channel members and he's got a lot of people supporting him, and he's like, I need to deliver. And that is that, really. And let's not forget, it is his job, you know. But every time I say to him, like, look, your health is more important, just don't do it, just come home, or just please don't do that one, don't go underwater, don't go near a volcano, don't travel to America with the flu, and stuff like that. He's like, if you had a gig, would you do it? And I'm like, yeah, but the truth of the matter is, I don't do any gigs near volcanoes. I don't do any gigs underwater. But I have done gigs with flu symptoms, that is true. So I suppose really I can't say too much. But yeah. Yeah, all right. Why don't you pull up a chair and you can come and sit here and you can take part if you like, Fum.
He did. He was sitting on there all ready to go.
You're going to come and get involved? These little... Fumps, Knock, knock, trick or treat. Oh my God, he was so funny, right? We went to Tesco's yesterday and how are you? No, he's saying how are you? Not Halloween. How are you? How are you? Because there's a song that goes knock, knock, trick or treat, how are you? And he just keeps singing that on repeat. But do you hear that? Knock, knock, trick or treat, how are you?
Do it again.
It's a bit of a crazy coffee morning today, isn't it? Yeah, so we went to Tesco's yesterday and he sits in the trolley and I have to bribe him to get in the trolley with my phone. So I give him my phone, get him in the trolley. Then when he's comfortable, I take it off him. And then every time I put something in the trolley, I hand it to him and go, oh, what colour is it? And like sort of talk about the foods and stuff. Oh, what is this? Is this an apple? And blah, blah, blah. And then I'll put it in the trolley and he'll hold it for a bit until the next item comes along. And then that'll go in the trolley and then he'll hold the next item. And I had some scampi in my hands and obviously they were frozen. And I thought, I wonder how he's going to react to this because it's really cold and he's had all these other items like Jaffa cakes and that in his hands. So I handed him the scampi and he looked at me and went, hot. And I was like, no, it's not hot. I said, it's cold. But I then like put that in the trolley and then I handed him a frozen pizza and he went, hot. And I was like, it's not hot, it's cold. So it's just really funny the way that he thinks, you know, these things that are cold or hot. Vincent says, please read my message. Hi Gabby, how are you today? From your one number royal fan, Vincent. Vincent, I have not seen you on here for ages. How are you doing? Michelle Martin says, sorry I'm late for the coffee morning, Gabby. I've been shopping. Nice to see Casper and to hear him chatting. Love you all from Michelle in Nottingham. Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. Better late than never anyway, isn't it? It's nice that you're here. It's a bit chaotic in here because Mum's turned up, which she forgot coffee. How can you forget?
You said, whose house are we going to in the morning? Yours or mine?
I meant in the morning after coffee morning, even though that would have been afternoon, but you know what I mean. Because my days are always a little bit delayed on a Monday, as you know. So anyway, yeah, let's talk about like the last vlog. So the Gran Canaria vlog, who watched it? Let me know in the chat. Give me a yes or give me a no. Did you watch it? Yes or no? And while you're typing, I'm just going to have some of my coffee before it goes cold. Yes, 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 yes. Linda says yes. Christine says yes. Craig says yes. Penny says yes. Jill says yes. Kenzie has said, of course I watched. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Kay Grand says, loved it. Oh, brilliant. Jean says, not yet, Gabby. Oh, Jean, you're going to like it because it's nearly an hour long. How did everyone feel about it being an hour long? Were you all right with it? Were you getting bored? Or did you like it being an hour long? Let me know that as well in the chat. Abby Jo Draycott says, first time for watching. Well, welcome, Abby. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. Sorry, it's a bit chaotic in here. Oh, Rosie, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thinking of you, Rosie. Julie says it was brilliant. Rebecca says, I enjoy the longer videos. Hour was perfect, Anna said. Oh, brilliant. Loved it. Oh, that's good then, because do you know what? A lot of the time when I'm editing some of my vlogs, I spend a lot of time trying to whittle it down a little bit because I always think, oh my God, it's going to be going on too long. It's half an hour long. So it's really nice that you guys like it because that makes me feel a bit like maybe when I do my next vlog, I can de-stress a little bit about it. But it wasn't like a difficult one to film because obviously we were on holiday at the time and I was just doing snippets, but it was really, really good fun. Absolutely loved it. The only thing now is obviously it's coming into the autumnal months, so I'm looking to do more sort of like autumnal things on the channel, like vlog wise, rather than like keep doing like summery holiday ones, because obviously summer's gone now and the holiday situation is dying down. I don't think it really ever really fired up as such, but yeah, I'm going to be doing my next vlog that I'm going to do for you. Obviously, I do have a £10 challenge coming up, which was a shop in Spain, and The reason I picked that is because I thought, well, I'm there at the time and it is my most favourite shop in Spain to go into, and you guys are probably not familiar with it, and that's why I wanted to do the £10 challenge in there, because I wanted you guys to come along and see what I see in this nice shop. It's a shop that sells all sorts of stuff. The only way I can really describe it is, you know Tiger, the shop that you get in the cities that have got loads of like bits and bobs. It's a little bit like that, but on a better scale. So you can go in there and you can get chargers, notebooks, pencils, inflatables, cuddly toys, makeup, jewellery. It's just got loads of knickknacks, and when you walk around there, they're things that are quite different, things like you wouldn't like expect to even exist, and you'd be like, wow, that's cool, you know, things like that. So it's one of my favorite shops, and it suits everybody as well. It's called the Alley Hop actually, and it's spelled, in fact, I will show you, give me 1 second, I'm going to quickly just dart up these stairs. Elmo was just guarding the stairs. Let me just quickly move Elmo a second. Elmo was just guarding the stairs. Let me just quickly move Elmo a second. Elmo was just guarding the stairs. So this is a little sneaky preview. This is the bag of my £10 stuff, and the bag is called the Alley Hop, spelled A-L-E Hop, and it's like got a great big cow. The cow outside it is like it's how you identify the shop really, this cow, and it is brilliant. So if you're unsure as to what it is, have a little Google and get familiar with it. I could show you one item in here. But I don't know, should I or should I? Should I give them a sneak preview? Should I give them a sneak preview of what I've got?
Yeah, don't tell them, give them everything away or they won't watch.
Yeah, can't give too much away.
It's a bit like soaps and things, isn't it? You know, don't tell them the punchline.
Do you want to see the Elmo slide? You can see the Elmo slide in a minute. Hang on. So I'll just show you one item that I've bought, just because I don't want to give too much away. This is just like a little, yeah, sneaky preview. So this is one item that I got in the Alley Hop. So it's a bracelet, and it's for empowerment, and it's volcanic, and they sell all sorts of strange, unique gifts and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just one thing I got. And the reason I picked empowerment, because they've got all these different ones. They've got like strength, confidence, and health and love, and all these different bangles. But the reason I picked this is because I had a red top and I thought this might go with my red top. So basically, that's just one item. And I don't want to, like, obviously you have to watch the £10 challenge vlog so that you can actually see what it's all about. Do you know what I mean? So that's just a little, yeah, oh, I don't even know, like a little teaser, that's it. Anyway, you want to see the Elmo slide, do you? Now, is he on? It's not on, hang on. Surprised the batteries haven't run out in this yet. They've been going since Christmas. So, right, go then.
Hey everybody, Elmo wants your dance.
You're getting upstage, Gabby.
Everybody clap your arms. Here we go now. Clap your arms. Clap.
Flap them, not clap them, Mum.
Now to the other side. Get down now. Get up now. The Elmo
Oh, we're on Strictly now.
Thanks, Elmo. Hey! And you do... No.
No, not one one more time.
Although he does do it in Spanish.
Elmo. Canta el velocón, Elmo.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, Elmo?
Canta el velocón, Elmo.
Oh, muy bien, vale.
Bravo. Bravo.
Hay que mover los brazos. Díganos, mover los brazos, mover.
This is good Monday morning entertainment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Y al otro lado también. Hacia abajo.
But they do like to see the family on the chat, don't they?
El baile de Elmo, el baile de Elmo, el
Clever,
baile
isn't
de
it?
Elmo, el baile de 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 Elmo.
Adios, amigos.
Adios. Hasta luego.
See you later. So there you go. Fitness with Elmo. I thought that you had finished.
Strictly
I thought
fitness.
you had finished, Elmo.
Strictly fitness.
So anyway, yeah, tomorrow night I was thinking that I might do a live Q&A. Let me know now in the chat, are you up for a live Q&A? Because I didn't do one last month. Please let me know. Say yes or no now. There's a lot of audience participation in this coffee morning this morning, isn't there? We got a yes, 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 absolutely. Brilliant. So Barry, what I'll do is, with that super chat, I'll buy myself a bottle of wine. Yes. Angie says, like one of your concerts, Gabby. No, a live Q&A. I won't be singing. I sing at weekends. Yo, Gabs, you can bake us some more concrete cakes this winter. Oh, yeah, Lee, I will. I'm going to work on my baking. We've got Paw Patrol, actually. We've got Paw Patrol cakes. Hang on.
Somebody
I'm
said,
showing you everything today.
somebody said, Elmo, you're very red.
Vamos a descansar.
He's very red, isn't he?
Why is Elmo talk? Oh, do you know what? I need an extension lead quickly.
He's like you, Gabby. He won't shut up.
I'm up. Hang on. The Elmo slide. I need an extension lead because my battery is about to die. Hang on. It's just because my battery's about to die and I need an extension lead. Oh, that's still not long enough, that extension lead, is it? Hang on. Sorry. Honest to God, I have not sat still all coffee morning. I'm just doing stuff all the time.
What?
Right.
What?
Yeah, okay, right. It's just that my battery was about to go and I just didn't want that. So, who enjoys Elmo more, Gabby or Casper? Actually, he hasn't been on for a while. He just sort of guards the stairs because Casper's a little bit scared of Elmo, to be honest. 270 people watching Elmo dance this morning. Please, shut up.
You're a good time, but you're on too long.
Yeah, this is my show.
Get off.
270 people watching this morning, so please hit the thumbs up. So yeah, tomorrow night I'm going to do a live Q&A. You all seem to be up for it, so I'm up for that then if you guys are. Why not? Deborah, thank you so much for your first super chat. I love it. Thank you so much. Deborah Richards. By the way, welcome anybody that is new to the channel. Obviously, coffee morning isn't usually this lively. It's lively, but it's not usually this lively. It's because I'm downstairs and Casper's here, Mum's here, and it's just a little bit chaotic. So, yeah, I'll do a live Q&A, and this is the best bit. Can we have a drum roll, please? Drum roll!
What?
I'm going to be doing a prize giveaway!
Yeah.
Yay! A prize giveaway! Yeah!
What's
And
the prize?
the prize is going to be
A mug.
a coffee morning mug. Stop sticking your hand down my top. A coffee morning mug. I'm going to be giving away a coffee morning mug on my live Q&A tomorrow. Just so you know, what will happen in order to win it is a question. A question is going to occur, and and it's going to be a question that is based on my recent vlog, which is the Gran Canaria one. So I'm going to be testing you. And then basically, you have to, when I read the question out, you need to put the answer in the chat, not in the comment section, but in the chat of the Q&A. And then what I'll do is I'll randomly scroll, and at random, with my eyes closed, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'll do it. I'm going to pick somebody that's got it correct, and that person is going to win the coffee morning mug. So quite simple. So what you really need to do is brush up on your homework, and if you haven't watched the vlog, watch it, or if you want to re-watch it, watch it.
Is the question to do with the vlog?
The Gran Canaria vlog.
You did in the Gran Canaria vlog.
So even I don't know what the question's going to be yet. I'm going to decide tomorrow what the question's going to be, but it is going to be based on that vlog. So you need to do your homework, knuckle down, revise, and find out what it is. Because what the question could be, nobody knows. There's no inside information at the moment because the question hasn't been released because it's still up here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. But I am going to be giving away a mug. And I'm really excited about this because I've never given anything away before. And obviously it's from my store, which you can access. So if you go onto my YouTube channel, just underneath my... you know, where the playlists are and the videos and everything like that and the shorts, you'll see the word store. And if you go under store, you'll see my merchandise that I sell from my store, which is a YouTube store, but it's obviously my merchandise. And I've not really been in a position sort of financially to give any prizes away as such yet, but I have reached 22k subscribers now, so I feel a bit like I can give something back in the competition. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a prize giveaway. So yeah, exciting. And then obviously if everything goes well and stays going well, then the next Q&A I do, I'll also give another prize giveaway away. I might give away a bag, or I might give away a top or a hoodie.
What
Who
time is
knows? I don't know yet. What time should we go? I'm thinking like 8 o'clock-ish might be a good time to go live. But I don't know. I'm thinking 8 o'clock. But what I'll do is I'll go onto my YouTube analytics and see when the majority of you are actually online, because it will sort of like let me know, and then I'll schedule it for when seems to be the most popular time for you guys, and I think that's probably the best way to do it, really. Craig says 8 p.m. is good. Deborah says 8 is great. 8 is great. That rhymes. I love it. 8 p.m. would be good, Gabby. Jenny says, oh, that's good. Everyone's liking 8. That's good. Yeah, I think that would work out well. Give me time to feed Casper, get him ready for bed, and then he's all ready to go and he can relax, and then I can be doing the Q&A with my glass of wine, you know, and then...
He always relaxes after 8, doesn't he?
God, so lively. I've been doing trips out in the car to try and get him to go to sleep, honestly. He's so lively. I don't know where he gets it from. But also, coming up on the channel, I'm going to do a vlog where I do like an autumn vlog. So it's going to be just like a normal day-to-day kind of vlog, a bit like spend a week with me, a weekend with me, or a few days with me kind of thing. And it's going to be all autumnal based. Are you raving? Are you raving? He also said when we come back from Tesco's, I took the trolley to the car and was unloading it, and as we approached the car, he went, hello, car. Did I tell you he said that? He went, hello, car. I was like, yes, mummy's car. Hello, car. Bless him. So, yeah, he's coming on with his speaking. Yeah, everyone's liking 8. Andrew says 7:30. Barry says anytime. Oh, thanks, Barry. Lucy Sharp, thank you for your rainbow sticker. I love that. Thank you. Betsy says autumn is my favourite season. I love autumn as well. I didn't realise how much I did. Excuse me, you're worse than Elmo. Do you know that? Oh, I don't know. This is chaos here. So... yeah, I'll do the live tomorrow at 8 o'clock. My vlog coming up this week is going to be the the alley hop vlog. So hopefully you'll all like that. So keep your eyes peeled, and if you're unsure what the alley hop is, then do Google it, because it is a great little shop. And I've also got a nice little list that you guys have all left me to do. So I'll in time, I'm going to work my way through that list of £10 challenges. And someone wants to be heard. I get distracted so easily. And yeah, so I'm going to be working this week on my autumnal vlog. So I'm going to like have a little look around the shops and see what autumn stuff they've got in, and probably cook some autumnal foods, maybe like talk about like autumn clothes and stuff like that, and just have an autumn day out somewhere. It's just going to be like an autumn kind of, and I just think it's nice. I think it's nice actually on my channel to do one for every season, like vlog wise. So I'll do an autumn vlog, I'll do like a winter vlog, spring and summer. Yeah, you know, it's coming along now. So anyway, I better let you get on with your day, but thank you so much for persevering with us today. It has been a little bit of a crazy coffee morning here, but the crazier the better, right? All sorts happen on these coffee mornings, don't they? But please do tune in tomorrow around about 8 o'clock for the live Q&A. Don't forget to brush up on your homework. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't followed me already, at Gabby Starbuck Vocalist. Check out the stories and the pictures of Casper at the Steam Museum. That was quite a nice day out actually. So check it all out and get involved. You can also follow me on my Facebook page, Gabby Starbuck Vocalist Entertainer. Come and get involved over there and see where I'm at with my gigs. There's plenty of gigs going on, that's for sure. I thought it'd usually die down, but it hasn't. But I'm not complaining. I'm over the moon about that, so that's good. It's good to be in demand, to a certain degree. Anyway, take care everyone. A big thanks as well to the moderators today, and thank you as well to my channel members for that extra little bit of support. But yeah, I really do appreciate it. If you're wondering what channel members are, basically being a channel member, you get prioritise comments, customise emojis, and you get a little badge next to your name for every month you are allowed it, which is what I call my channel members. It does sort of change colour, obviously it's like a tier thing. And you can be a super louder as well, which is a little bit more, but you get behind the scenes footages as well. But if you want to be a channel member, it's for the price of a cup of coffee. But either way, that is an optional thing. Just subscribing and being involved is perfect for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Have an amazing day. And if you're going to do anything today, shh, make it something positive. Don't go kicking the house in. All right, that'll do. Because otherwise, Daddy will have no house to come back to. I'll see you all later.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.